Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to make an ejector seat in Robocraft. If you have not seen my ejector seat, the link to that video is in the description. But first a disclaimer, you as a driver cannot activate the ejector seat, only the enemy can activate it. This is a passive system, so yeah, you can't control it. But still, a very good concept, very fun, can help you get some cap points. Now let's get started. This vehicle is two vehicles in one. We have a microblimp on the inside and a normal land vehicle on the outside. The ejector seat itself does not have to be this complex. It can be just a pilot seat on a few helium blocks. But of course, you want to be more useful to your team, so a microblimp is the best option. The land vehicle section in this design is simply a box made to hide the microblimp. Now the crucial thing here is to make sure that there is a one block gap between the land vehicle and the microblimp, as you can see here. A basic game mechanic in Robocraft is when a block gets shot, it gets destroyed. Now if this block was like a beam, which I'll show you here, and this beam had equipment on it, right? Now if this beam was to get shot or destroyed, if one of the blocks on this beam gets shot, then all the blocks on the beam, including the equipment on the beam that is not connected to the rest of the vehicle where the pilot seat is, will also be destroyed. With this in mind, the ejector seat was designed to exploit this game mechanic. What we have here is a pilot seat inside a microblimp. The microblimp has a beam that goes out to this orange tier 4 block right here, as you can see here. This block right here is the only thing connecting the microblimp to the rest of the land vehicle. So when the enemy destroys this block, which is also right here at the front, the entire land vehicle is now not connected to the pilot seat and will get destroyed as well. When building your vehicle, you can check the blocks to see if it is the only thing connecting the land vehicle to the pilot seat by deleting that block and seeing if the rest of the land vehicle turns red. So in my case, when I destroy this orange block here, connecting the microblimp to the rest of the land vehicle, the entire land vehicle is highlighted red. This is the game's way of telling you that it is now not connected to the pilot seat, and if you're to enter the battle like this, the whole land vehicle will be instantly deleted. Now in-game, if we put a block back here, in-game, if this block was to get destroyed, the entire land vehicle will be destroyed with that block. It is recommended to reinforce the surrounding area that is surrounding the block that will activate your ejector seat. Also, when you're driving this vehicle, you have to make sure you expose just the front of the vehicle to the enemy where this block is. If the enemy shoots down the side and rear, the ejector seat will not work because the block at the front is still not destroyed. With that being said, the enemy will sometimes miss the block even though you are facing the front of your vehicle to the enemy. So you have to try and design the vehicle to bait the enemy to shoot that block. In my case, it's right in the center of the front, with the block itself being deeper compared to the surrounding area of blocks. So this suggests to the enemy that there are one less layer of blocks behind this block than the rest of the front of this vehicle. So they'll attempt to shoot this block instead of the whole vehicle. Also, if it's mounted in the center, we naturally, almost all of us, naturally tries to keep the crosshair to the center of the enemy to give the maximum chance of your lasers pretty much hitting the vehicle. So if it's right at the center, then they will hit this block. The best use for this ejector seat is mainly for capturing the enemy base. So the main concept here is you go into battle, into the front lines in the land vehicle, featuring those more higher level SMGs. Once the ejector seat activates, then the best thing to do as the ejector seat is to fly towards the enemy base and start capturing. So it's pretty much a second chance to help out your team. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope I inspired you to design your own vehicle featuring the ejector seat's concept.